Fam, it's your girl Monica, aka the Return Queen, and I am coming back at you guys with that promised video about my makeup room, makeup space corner revamp that I just recently done. And I wanted to share with you guys a couple of DIY projects that took place in the revamping and give you some details, some suggestions on things that I did if you're going to embark on one of these journeys, just to help you out along the way. So the first thing I'll start with, and I'll also insert as many pictures as I possibly can, but the first thing I'll start with is this little plaque right here. And I did post a picture on my Instagram page showing that this plaque used to be animal print around the perimeter of it, and I told you guys I'm getting away from the animal print. So I took and redid this little plaque. This is the first little DIY project I did. Was animal print as well, and it had a high heel shoe on it, and it said gorgeous across the top. So I just revamped this. Of course, I went along the tracing of the print that was already there, and used white. I used robin's egg blue paint as the backdrop, black, and I got this letter M at Michael's for I think like $1, dollar and some change, and I just made me an initial plaque. I picked up, they had on sale the little what are they, photo boxes, I think is what they're called. They were on sale for $2. So I bought a couple of the photo boxes, and they were 5 for $10, yes, so $2. I bought a couple of these, and then I bought them in black, and I chose to wrap the lid in one print, and then on the other box, and it's heavy because it has all my oils in there. On the other box, I wrapped the base. So that's what I did with that. As far as the covering goes, I went to Hobby Lobby, and Hobby Lobby had a package of, and I'll show you guys like this so you can see. They had a couple of, they had a package of 12 of the party bags. Like if you're having a birthday party or something like that, it comes in a pack of 12 for $2.29. So instead of buying wrapping paper or I think the wrapping paper I saw was upwards of $5 to $6. Contact paper, I went ahead and bought 12 of these bags in a set for $2.29 at Hobby Lobby. I just opened the bag out and cut the bottom part off. I tore the bottom part loose, cut it off, and the bag opens out like this right here. And that just gave me a flat surface, you know, to work off of and wrap my things that I needed to wrap. So that's what I picked up from the next thing that I got from Michael. Like I said, it's just a see-through cup, and I covered the cup with the robin's egg blue paint, and I went across it with some ribbon. I think I found this ribbon at Michael's for no more than $1, $2 or something like that. And I just wrapped it with the ribbon around the top. And then I took some little stickers and put my initials on it. And I covered it. I sealed the ribbon down, and I covered the entire cup with Mod Podge just for a glossy effect on the cup. And then what you saw inside was these little tissue paper flowers. And I made them. I got them wrapped in more tissue paper just to give it stuffing, and so you won't see the inside of the cup. But yeah, this is 4 flowers that I made out of tissue paper. Next project is the one that I'm most excited about, and that is my DIY Tiffany's box. And this is a old perfume box. And I'm going to try to slide the ribbon off or up so you guys can see, because you can probably still see. I know I can. You guys may not be. Oh yeah, see, it was an old Paris Hilton can box. You see can right there. And I just basically covered the box in paint, a couple of coats of the, still using the robin's egg craft paint, a couple of coats of the craft paint, let it dry, came back over it with another coat, And instead of putting Tiffany & Co., I just did Makeup Rush and Company. And I, you know, wrote it myself. I had to go online and practice how to do the and sign. But yeah, so I wrote it myself, tied it with a nice little ribbon. And yeah, of course, I went in with some glossy spray paint. Just a regular El Cheapo can of spray paint I had sitting around the house. And this is my DIY Tiffany's box. One thing I picked up at Michael's, and this was in the clearance section. I'll show you guys. It was on clearance for $2.25, and it's just basically this. You know how you can buy those wood boards? It was a wood board, and it was on clearance because the bottom piece was broke. And it had more hanging there, but I went ahead and broke it down to as flat as I could get it and was supposed to file it down, but forgot to. And I painted it in the Robin's Egg Blue around the outside and then the middle section, and you can still see it a little bit, but I erased it. The middle section, I spray painted it with the Rust-Oleum chalkboard paint. And this is not shown in the picture. This is not shown in the picture because I hadn't hung it on the wall yet. So right along, I have these display boxes here. And it is just in, this one is in the Robin's Egg Blue. And then I put some of the, this is the bag, the party bags. And then I got some little sparkly ribbon. This box, you guys, is the box you get. You know how you buy the ramen noodles? The 12-pack? Yeah, this is the box that those sit in. The ramen noodles sit in. And all I did was, like I said, painted the outside of the box. Yeah, we got to reuse everything around here. Everything is a potential craft product in a crafter's mind. We see everything as something that could be reused for something else. So, once I painted the box and got it spray painted and Mod Pod, everything, whatever I did to get the box to where it was, I went to Walmart and bought some of those 23-cent felt sheets. And then I used spray adhesive. And I didn't bring that in here, but it's a can. It's a can of, and you just spray. And I used the spray adhesive, cut the pieces to fit. And this one here is, the base of it is white. And the top is the blue. And then I went around it with some of that ribbon from the cup project. And this one just has everything BH Cosmetics and Coastal Scents in this box. The next project is my pencil, brush holder, whatever they are. These are the ones that came from Walmart, but Elf has something similar to this little 3-compartment pencil / brush holder. But yeah, I just covered it again. I didn't do the bottom, but I just covered the sides again using those party bags I showed you in the beginning. Went around it with some silver glittery ribbon. And these little studs are the same as the first project I showed you guys with the M. So, yeah. Here is a DIY project. You guys know we probably all own these high heel shoe tape dispensers. Well, I just painted the bottom in the Robin's Egg Blue color. Went along the sides with some sequins. I even put sequins on the base, and this sequins is stuck onto the base using a thin coat of Mod Pod. Then I put the sequins down, and then once it dried a little, I put Mod Pod over the top of it again. So, this is my DIY project to jazz up my high heel shoe. Brush holder. And I already had this Lazy Susan style deal from Pampered Chef. This is the Pampered Chef Turnabout, I think it's what it's called. And I already had it, but then I went ahead and DIY'd it and added some of the print. I'm just trying to show you guys the middle. But it's 3 tiers. 3 tiers of the print. And then the top one, I added a little of the sparkle ribbon to the top. But yes, I only purchased one of the drawers that you can pull out, and that's this one right here, and it houses all of my lashes. So it's nothing but lashes in this one right here. And this was at Big Lots for $4.99. Like I said, I got the cube at Big Lots, and I picked up this, what is it, a storage bin? I don't know. So yeah, so I picked up that storage bin, and then lastly, my table. You guys know I have the Mickey or the Mickey desk from IKEA, and I was gonna do something different, and I had purchased. I was thinking, should I paint it? It's white already, so I was happy with the white, but I wanted to do something with the drawers because my drawers are the natural wood look. So I wanted something different, so I was gonna just cover the drawers and leave the top as it was. And I went to Hobby Lobby and different places looking around for something to do, and I ended up finding some material, something that was just gonna cover my drawers. So I picked up this, and it's of course my pattern, and it's like a vinyl on the outside, but it's like a material on the inside, so similar to a tablecloth and I covered the whole top of my table with it. So I did do a test run. While I was doing other things, I poured some foundation onto the tablecloth and just let it sit. I spreaded it out and let it sit until it dried, and then I went back in with a wet wipe and wiped it off, and it wiped clean. So I was sold then, because I said, well, if I make a mistake or whatever, it's just an easy cleanup. And like I said, this is a vinyl type of material, $17.99 a yard. And to cover your entire table, if you're interested, I purchased 5/8, and I only probably have this much hanging in the back. I didn't cut it like to fit perfect on the table. I let it just flap over the back side of the table. And what I used on my table, as opposed to some kind of spray adhesive or something, just in case I would want to remove it and not mess my table up, I put it down on my table, and then I used clear duct tape. So I went around all the way around the table, stretching the material as tight as I could get it, and duct taping it, using the clear packing tape to put it in place. So again, the measurement that I use that covers the Mickey perfectly is 5/8, and I say that because that's how they sell it. They won't cut it, you know, two sides. The last of the DIYs would be my little Q-tip and cotton ball holders, and I picked these up at a yard sale last year for 50 cents, I think, and the bottom and the top was gold, and it wasn't a gold that was easy to paint either. It was like it was like this. That's how it looks. But I had my son helping me, so he painted the top and the bottom black for me, and then I picked up at Dollar Tree, I picked up this tape right here, and you peel the black part off of this clear film, so you won't have that. It's just the etching. And so I just went around the base of the bottom part of the containers with that tape. So that is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy little DIY stuff. Oh, lastly, I did cover my tulle thing, the lip thing that everybody picked up a couple of years ago that houses all of your lipsticks and stuff like that. But yeah, it was in leopard print, and I just recovered it in the damask pattern, and again I used the party bags. If you guys have any questions or you want to see anything up close, just let me know. Again, like I said, go to Instagram. The picture is on Instagram. And yeah, thank you so much. I hope I didn't bore you guys to death, but remember, like I always say, if they handle you at your worst, they don't deserve you at your best. Bye.